Hi, family. Welcome to Journey of a Thousand Voices. Today we are with Miss Alice Njoki.
Yeah, Miss Alice Njoki.
Alice, karibu sana.
Thank you. Yeah, guys.
So now Alice is a fellow YouTuber. She's from Nyabohanse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nyabohanse.
Yesterday, apparently, there was a scandal or something in regards to her. And I'd like to clarify some things before we start.
Okay.
Alice, did I contact you in any way whatsoever to do this interview?
No.
You are doing it out of your own
Of my own
will,
my.
out of your own will and accord. She actually contacted me and she just said she has a story to tell. So here we're here to tell stories about women, children. So guys, let's sit and listen to Mrs. Alice. Alice, karibu sana.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. My name is Alice Njoki. I'm a content creator. I'm vlogging YouTube. Yeah.
You do vlogs?
Yeah, I do vlogs. Yeah, traditional things and.
I actually have never met Alice. Today is my first time to meet her. She came to my house with another fellow lady. So this is a safe haven. I keep telling you guys, women run here. Like, this is a safe place. I think you felt safe.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I felt safe.
We have
for the first
made
time.
you comfortable. That's good. So Alice, tell us about yourself. How old are you?
Me, I'm 24 years old.
24 years old.
I'm 24 years old.
Where are you from?
From Ruiru, but for now I'm staying in Nyabohanse.
How long have you been in Nyabohanse?
Since 2016.
2016. Alice has been, wow, that's almost 2016.
Yeah, since 2016.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's almost, I think, 8 years, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, like 8 years.
8 years. Yeah. You've been here for 8 years. How did you come to Korea?
Oh, my dad and my mom were staying in Sirare border. We're doing a job, so we stayed with my mom and like my family. Yeah.
So your parents are here?
For now, they're not here.
Okay. So everyone else relocated, or what happened?
Oh, like my dad, they do what? How can I explain it? How can I explain it? Gosh.
Just say even in Swahili.
Waliachana. They separated.
Her parents separated.
Yeah, my parents separated. So my mom's friends call my mom and tell my mom there is job in Nairobi. So my mom decided to go in Ruai in Nairobi. So where is my mom doing a job now?
Okay, your mom is in Ruai?
Yeah, my mom is in Ruai
now. That's okay. Separation is something that's very normal. It's not a big deal. But I'm sorry to hear about that.
Thank you.
So, Alice, I'm not a reactor, and I hope you know that. But here we want to hear about your story. If that's okay, is it okay if you tell us about your story?
Yeah, it's okay.
What exactly transpired? We saw a video, or there was one YouTuber who came out and spoke about, I think, to is it your husband, your boyfriend? Who is that?
I don't know how I can call it. I can't call it like a husband, or I don't know how I can put
Explain
it.
to me in Swahili, maybe I can.
So it was
Mlikuwa mnaishi naye?
Yeah, tulikuwa tunaishi naye.
For how long?
Like 4 or 5 years.
Okay, so I just asked her, like, the relationship between her and the man that who was on video yesterday, and he was lamenting and saying that you left him and you brought police over. What led you to do that? Is it true?
Okay, let me talk. That man was beating me like a dog.
You were actually in an abusive relationship?
Yeah, for real. That man was abusing me and telling me that even if I want to kill you now, nobody can help you because you're not a Korean person. He's abusing me, guys. He's totally abusing me, that man. Yeah.
He's abusive towards you?
Yeah. And beating me, like, I don't know.
And what about his parents or your neighbors? Nobody ever came to help you, or what?
That man is akona kiburi.
Okay, he's very prideful.
Yeah, akona kiburi fulani, so hata mtu amwambie anything hayasikii mtu yoyote.
So what you're saying is that the man is he has a lot of pride, that in most cases when someone wants to advise him, he doesn't take any advice from anyone. So you're saying you're in an abusive relationship. Is there nobody that you could have called during that time? How long did the abuse last for?
When I get birth my son.
When you gave, how old is your son?
Now he's 3 years old.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you have a 3-year-old son with the man who was on video yesterday claiming to be your husband.
Yeah, I have.
So he's not your husband, he's like a living partner. You were living together?
Yeah, we are living together.
You were living together.
Yeah.
So now the first time he abused you, why didn't you leave?
I don't know. I can't say, but I don't know. I said like acha nivumilie, maybe ita change.
Okay, you wanted to persevere and thought the man would
maybe
change.
ita change, but the way naendelea kukaa, the way things are getting worse.
Yeah. And what was the last straw? You know, there's always that thing they say, the straw that broke the camel's back. What was the thing that he did the last time that made you say enough is enough, and as a woman you decided, let me pack my things or let me go from this house? What happened?
Okay, before he came and beat me, maybe let me say kama jana akakuja akanipiga vibaya sana, akanikanyangia
like now the day before you moved
the day
out.
before akanikanyanga kifua, nikakuwa nasikia uchungu, nikaenda nikaexplainia kwa rafiki yangu anaitwa Irene Soit, nikamwambia mimi.
He came to you were in the house?
Yeah.
Was it at night, during the day?
During the day.
So how did it happen? So he just comes out of nowhere and starts beating you, or was there an altercation?
Nilienda nyumbani December, I go home.
You went to Ruiru?
Yeah, I went to Ruiru. My mom was sick, so I went to see my mom.
Okay, she's saying that for those who don't understand Swahili, just a small snippet, she just said that in December she went to visit her mom in Ruiru.
Yeah. Alikuwa mgonjwa. So after that nikaamua kurudi sasa hapa. Before nirudi nilikutana na my fellow YouTuber and we do content in museum. Okay,
so she's saying that before she came back to the village, when she was in Nairobi, right?
Yeah.
When she was in Nairobi, she met a fellow YouTuber and they did a content together. Do you mind telling us a fellow YouTuber, or it's okay, you don't want to mention his name or her name?
Let me don't
just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So she's saying that she met a fellow YouTuber in Nairobi and then they decided to do a content and they headed to the National Museum in Nairobi. And then?
So when I come back, this man asked me, ulikuwa umeenda kuona mgonjwa ama ulikuwa umeenda kupiga content na wanaume? Mimi nikamwambia kwa hiyo mimi sifai kupiga content na mtu yoyote, ama hii content naifaa kuipiga kidesign gani na aje.
So she's saying that when she came back, the man, her partner or her live-in partner, asked her that, did you go to Nairobi to see maybe your mom was sick?
Yeah.
Did you go to Nairobi to see your sick mom, or did you go and do content? Did you go to do content with other men?
Yeah.
So she said that she asked him that, am I not allowed to do content with anyone?
Yeah. So kumjibu hivyo ndio akaanza kuniambia tena mjibu na kiburi, akaanza sasa kunipiga.
So when she answered him, he said that she answered him rudely, so he started beating her. Alikupiga?
Yeah, alinipiga, akanikanyangia kifua chini. Napiga nduru, hakuna, no one is coming to help me, like.
So she's saying that day when he started beating her, he was stepping on her chest. Yeah. Kifua, right?
Yeah.
He was stepping on her chest and then she started crying out for help, but nobody came to help her. Kwa nini watu mlikuwa mnaishi wenyewe?
Tulikuwa tunaishi na familia, but wanamuogopa juu huyo msee ni ule msee mwenye atakuja atapiga hata baba yake. Yashaimpiga. Fight.
So she's saying that the man in question was very abusive and nobody came to her aid. And I asked her, is it that they were living in the middle of nowhere or they didn't have neighbors? So she said that the parents were there, but the boy is very aggressive to the point whereby he has actually gotten physical with the father. So they all feared him, or they all fear him in that home.
So after that, I go to my open and I open my job. I meet my friend and I tell my friend, me for real, I haven't told my mom what I'm passing through. So I'm afraid of telling my mom because my mom was telling me not to get in earlier married, and it's not my fault because I see my mom have a problem, so I want to be at least aside and help my,
you wanted what made you run to get married at such an early. So if you're 24 now, your son is 3 years, and you met this guy 5 years ago, you probably must have met him maybe when you're 19, 18, 19. So this man who was you met him then, you've been together, your mother had told you not to get involved in early marriage or early, okay.
So nikakuwa naogopa saa kuambia mamangu what I'm passing through. Mama alikuwa ameshanikataza.
So she's saying that in that situation, and she was very afraid to tell people what was going on, especially her mother, because her mother had actually told her that don't get involved in early marriages.
Yeah, so ilifika the following day yenye nilitaka kupaka.
So that is the day after amekupiga.
Hiyo ni day yenye amenipiga.
Amekupiga sasa.
Ndio nikielezea rafiki yangu juu. Hakuna mtu mwingine ningemwelezea, sina family huko, sina mtu yoyote.
So she's saying that she went, then after the day that she had the man physically abused her or beat her, she went and explained to one of her friends, and her friend, she told her friend that what happened, and because she doesn't have anyone here, she doesn't have any relatives in Korea. She's from actually another tribe. Njoki is a Kikuyu name. But it doesn't matter. Njoki is a woman like me. She could be my daughter, she could be my younger sister. So I actually feel the kind of pain she's going through, and I kind of understand. So Sasa Njoki, when you made up your mind, what did your friend advised you, or you just made up your mind by yourself?
No, my friend aliniuliza hii story ilianza kutoka lini. Nikamwambia imeanza kitambo. Ananifighting tunakaa kimya, ajua hakuna mtu yote mwenye anaweza ambia. Ananifight, mimi nakaa tu kimya, ananiumiza. Kuna siku niligonga kichwa nikakuwa mgonjwa sana.
So she's saying that her friend asked her that when did this abuse start? And she told her friend that it started a very long time ago, that it's something that's been constant, and she has been abused so many times. But the thing is, she didn't have anywhere or anyone to run to. That's why she decided to just stay silent. And that's what happens with most victims of abuse. They feel as though there's nobody there for them, and they always stay in that toxic relationship and end up being hurt. So sasa
venye ilifika the following day, akakuja usiku. Kukuja usiku, alikuja kama amenifunika na pilo kwa uso yangu. So mi ile time yenye nafanya najaribu ku defend myself, akanibite kwa mkono. Lakini shapona.
The day before, hiyo
siku yenye nilikuwa nataka kuhama sasa.
So that night now, the man came into the house, and when he came into the house, he started beating. Alianza kupiga.
No, alinifunika na pillow.
He just took a pillow and he wanted to kind of suffocate her. Ulikuwa melala.
Yeah.
So she was sleeping, and then he took a pillow and put it over her face. So when she was trying to fight him in self-defense, the man beat her on her hand, but she's saying it's healed right now. Alafu.
So after that, akaanza kuniambia eti kazi yangu ni gani na naenda kufanya nini, kazi yangu ni gani, namsaidia nini, of which mimi nilikuwa nishamjengea nyumba. Hiyo nyumba yenye anaishi mimi ndo nimejenga.
So you're the one who built that house?
Nilijenga hiyo nyumba yenye anaishi saa hii.
So she's saying that the man was asking her when he was choking her and trying to suffocate her with a pillow. During the altercation, he was saying that what is it that she has helped him with. So during that altercation, then she's saying that she's actually the one who built the house that they're living in now.
Yeah. So akanipiga, majirani wakakuja. Before kwanza alinipiga, nikatoka nje kujificha nyuma ya nyumba hivi. Venye nimetoka kujificha nyuma ya nyumba, sio alijua kaniko hapo, akanifuata, akanishika. Na mvua ilikuwa imenyesha hiyo time.
Okay, she's saying that she ran outside when she got free from his hold. She ran outside and hid behind the house. But it's like he knew where she had run to, and he followed her and started. Alikushika?
Ilikuwa usiku kama saa 8.
Alikushika wapi?
Alinishika in my neck.
Okay, so he's like he was kind of choking her.
Yeah. Akanishika hapo, akaniweka chini, akaanza sasa kuninyonga. So singeweza kuscream, singeweza kutoa sauti yoyote. Hiyo siku nilikuwa naona nakufa sasa.
So she's saying that she could not scream, she could not do anything. She knew that day that she was actually going to die.
Okay, nikatoka hapo, akanishika hivyo, tukaenda kwa nyumba mama yake, akaanza kuongea mama yake, fungua mlango, nataka leo alisema Kenya anataka. So
was it at night?
Yeah, saa 8.
In the night. So it was around, I'm asking her, was it, she said it was 2 a.m. in the morning, that when all this drama was taking place, that he actually even pulled her and took her to his mom's house, and started knocking on the door and telling the mom to open up, that I want to know what Alice wants from me.
Yeah, okay, mama yake akafungua mlango. Alivyofungua mlango, kwanza mama yake akafungua, babake ndiye alikuja akafungua. Sasa hiyo nimepigwa babake akakuja akafungua mlango. Tukakaa chini, tukaongea, but mimi nikasema kweli hapa sitaweza, na babake akasema hivi, hapo kiendelea kukaa kitu yote ambayo inaweza kuhapenia juu kijana atusikizi.
So she's saying that after all that knocking, when he was knocking frantically during the night, the father is the one who came to the door. And when the father came to the door, they sat down and spoke. And when they went inside the house, they sat down and spoke. And the father told her that whatever will happen to you here, that there's nobody to help you. Whatever may happen to you here, there's nobody to help you. So I think, what do you think when he told you that? What did you think?
Niliona ni ukweli juu si eti ni mara ya kwanza ameanza kunithreaten ataniua.
So she's saying when the man's father uttered those words, she actually took it to heart because she saw that it was actually going to happen, that the man would probably kill you. You know that, right?
Yeah. So nikatoka hapo, hakuwa anasikiza kenye mzazi yake akiongea kitu yoyote, amsikizi. Nikatoka nikakimbilia tena kwa nyumba ya brother yake. Nilivyokimbilia kwa nyumba ya brother yake, akanifuata huko, akajaribu. Mimi sasa nikakimbia, kanishafunga mlango na ndani. Ndio majirani wakakuja. Vile majirani walikuja, nikaenda na jirani mmoja nikalala kwake. Asubuhi ilipofika nikaenda kwa police station.
She's saying that she ran to his brother's house and alifungua.
Brother yake alikuwa ashatoka juu fight.
The brother was already outside, and then eventually from the brother's house she went and slept in a neighbor's house. Yeah.
So asubuhi ilipofika mimi nikatoka nikaenda police station.
In the morning she woke up and went to the police station.
Nilikuwa tuna hizo nguo zimejaa matope venye alikuwa
ameninyonga. With the muddy clothes and
alikuwa ameninyonga shingo, kulikuwa na alama.
So did you report it to the police?
Yeah, I reported to the police.
And they actually wrote a statement?
Yeah.
Did you get an OB number?
Yeah, I get an OB number. Then wakantuma kukuja kwa police station ya Nyabohansi juu nilienda Sirare. Tukakuja tukaenda na polisi paka huko.
So after she left, she went to the Sirare police station and reported it there. They told her to go to Nyabohansi police station because we do have a police station in Nyabohansi. So that's where she came, and then walikupatia polisi.
Yeah, walinipatia polisi.
To do what?
Wanipeleke juu waliniuliza unataka mtu ashikwe.
So, yeah, exactly. That's what I was even going to ask. Why did you go and report so that you can be arrested, or did you go and report so that you can take your things?
So that I can take my thing.
Why did you not want him arrested?
Nilikuwa nataka tu yani kila mtu aishi tu maisha yake.
No, but see, that's the mistake that you make. When somebody abuses you like that, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, you're my younger sister. You could even be my daughter. If a man abused you like that, if he does that to you, he will do it to somebody else. So why did you not have him arrested? That is my question.
Unajua hiyo time alikuwa ashachukua simu yangu, amechukua kuna kila kitu yangu. So hata ile time tumefika na maskari, masista zangu walikuwa wametoka home wamekuja. Yeah, walikuwa wamekuja wanione mtoto nikifanya YouTube juu ni hard. Mtu akuachie mtoto time wako ameanza shule.
So she's saying that I asked her that why didn't she have them arrest him? So she's saying that she just wanted to just have the whole ordeal end, and I was trying to tell her that you had in English anyway. I just told her that is one mistake that we usually make as women when we try and look at the person and go like, I don't want anything, because if he does it to you, he will do it to someone else. So she's saying it now. At that time, she just wanted to get out. It even got to a point that she had to ask her sisters to come over from Ruiru, so that she can have someone who will babysit for her when she goes and shoots her videos. So did you still have your business?
Yeah, I have my business. Yeah. So vile tulienda na maskara hapo nyumbani, sister yangu akamwambia
your older sister, younger sister?
Younger sister. Akamwambia Morgan wetu na Alice. Akajibu na ile rude. Anataka nini, amekuja hapa kufanya nini? Maskari kabidi wameingia, wamesema we, kumbe kijana uko hivyo mrudi hivyo, nini mbaya na wewe, mbona unataka kuoa msichana mwingine? Akasema mimi sikuwa nataka kumuoa, sikuwa hata na hiyo nia, ni ulevi tu.
So she's saying that when they went to the house, his younger sister or your younger sister?
Younger sister.
So her younger sister told him that Morgan, the police, Alice is calling you. So he answered rudely that what does she want? Why is she calling me? So the police who were with her, who had escorted her to go and take her things, were outside, and they came in and they told her that, young man, why do you want to what?
The police.
They told him.
So
they asked him, why do you want to kill this young lady? So he said that, no, it's because I was drunk. That's why I did that. So he admitted to the police.
Yeah.
The police were there and they're aware that that is what happened.
Yeah. So after that, mapolisi wakasimama hapo, nikachukua vitu zangu zote. wakamuuliza uko sure kenye msichana anachukua ni zake? Akasema yes, niko sure.
So when during that process the police were there when she was taking her things, and they kept asking the young man that, are you sure these are her things that she's taking? And he was saying yes, that they're her things. So when you were leaving, he did not stop you?
He did not stop me because what I'm taking is my things.
Okay.
Everything. So yesterday I'm here that he's saying that like I've taken her mattress. No, I haven't taken any mattress for that man. The mattress that I'm using is small mattress, 3x6 for my child that I buy for my baby boy. That's the mattress that I'm using now. And where I'm staying, I'm staying in my shop. Yeah.
So do you actually feel safe? Like, how safe do you feel when you're walking in that area where you are right now with him there? Do you feel safe where you are?
Yeah, I'm feeling safe because
so you're not afraid that he will come and since you've even told everyone that you're staying at the shop, are you not afraid that he might even come there and do something?
One day he came and akakatilia kwa shop, akasema mimi siendi, nataka kuongea na sisi. Nikamwambia hakuna kitu tunaweza ongea na wewe. Ikabidi nimepigia maskari juu aliniachia namba yake ya simu, namba yao ya simu. Nikawapigia, kuwapigia akasikia wanakuja, akatoka. Before atoke aende nilipigia babake simu, nikamwambia njoo uchukue kijana wenyewe amekatilia kwa duka. Mimi ni nini anataka, na vinyo nilitoka uliniambia nitakupatia siku 4 utaona msichana mrembo zaidi yako hapa.
So she's saying that I asked about the story that she just said that she's staying at the shop. So she's saying that there was actually a day that the guy in question, her partner, went to the shop and he decided to stay there, that he was not leaving. So she had to call his father, right?
Yeah.
She called his father and said that, please, your son is here. Can you come and collect him from here? So the father, what did the father tell you?
The father, babake alikuja.
So the father came to pick up the son, and she's trying to remember that when she was leaving, the day she was leaving, the father, her father, the boy's father or the man's father, actually told her that, go, within 4 days, we will find a more beautiful woman than you in this homestead. So, hey, you're such a young girl to have gone through all these things. You're too young to have experienced what you experienced. Do you understand?
I understand.
It's not worth it. No relationship.
Si eti nilipenda kuget into marriage. Ni vile tuko na wasichana like my sister wadogo, nilitaka like nifanye kitu at least nitasaidia mama yangu.
Yeah, but kufanya kitu ambayo utasaidia mama yako, and the way you have spoken, it seems like you are the breadwinner.
Yeah.
True or false?
True.
The way you're saying you're even the one who builds the house, meaning that the materials, whether it's a mud house, it's a brick house, the materials, the labor, you are the one who was paying, yeah?
Yeah.
So where is that independence that you are saying that you're looking for the independence, and yet you've ended up with a man?
Nilijaribu like nione kama tunaweza ishi na mwanaume tusaidiane maisha, but ni mwanaume anakaa is not mature.
Yeah.
Like mimi ndo nitafanya kitu, mimi ndo nitajua maybe sometimes when nitakula kwa hiyo nyumba. Hajui mafuta najipaka ni mafuta gani. My rent ndo hiyo bado inanitegemea, anategemea hiyo duka.
So she's saying that one of the reasons why she got into early marriage is she thought that maybe the man, they could build a life together, and from there she'll be able to help her younger siblings. She has younger siblings. So, but she's noticed that the man is not a mature man, and she's even lamenting because everything was on her, from the food. Who was buying food?
Sometimes me and the shop, you know, mambo na biashara, unaweza kazi the whole week hujauza, anakuambia pesa unapeleka kazi yako, unatuma tu pesa kwenu.
So I asked her like who was buying the food, because I know in my community majority of our men are very responsible. I'm very sorry that you've experienced that. Majority of our men are very responsible. You find that the woman is the one to cater for food, the woman is supposed to be catering for rent, education, healthcare. So in some ways, I do understand what she's talking about, because I've seen it and I've had it all the time. Women do come here all the time. The only reason she came here is this is a safe haven for her. She's free to stay here if she wants. She just feel at home. Do you understand? And I think what you need to do is focus on yourself. I think you're a very hardworking young lady. If you have a shop, that shop, did he help you open the shop?
No, nilienda nikafanya kazi ya ndani. I do a house girl for 3 years.
She worked as a house help or a house girl for 3 years.
Sasa hiyo 3 years nilikuwa natumia mamangu half money, zingine natunza. Vile nilitunza nikafungua.
For those 3 years, as she was working as a house help, she would send her mother some money, and then she would give her mother half the money, and then the other amount she would save it. That's how she came and opened her shop.
Well,
So your shop, is it still operational?
yeah, inafanya bado, but si kama venye nilifungua.
Yeah. And what about your child? Where is your child?
Naishi naye.
You're with the child?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's still staying with her son, or is it son or daughter?
Son.
Her son. So now, when he came online yesterday and spoke the way he spoke, like you've taken everything and you are with another man, is it true?
That man is my friend. Naweza enda nimtolea nimwambie today sijauza, mtoto wangu atalala njaa, naomba unisaidie pesa fulani, ananisaidia.
So she's saying that the man in question, the one who apparently took her from this other guy, is a friend. It doesn't really matter. Do you understand? Whether he's your friend, whether he's your boyfriend, you're a woman, you have responsibilities, you have bills to pay. I don't know if you understand me.
I understand.
Whether he's your friend with benefits or he's just your friend, that's none of our business. Our business is here. You need to never ever get involved in an abusive, any sign. In fact, when the person just lifts up his hand like this, run. Don't look back. Yesterday, I think if you haven't watched my videos, kindly go and do that. There are situations whereby we have women, they're in such sad situations. And for you, you're still so young, you only have one child. The opportunities for you are endless. You're so beautiful. You're doing your YouTube, you're doing your shop, you have your business. So just focus on yourself. The advice I'd give you, focus on yourself, focus on your child. And once you vomit, don't go back and look at your vomit as if you want to eat it. Do you understand?
Okay.
As they say in Swahili, huwezi rudia matapishi. Unaenda kulamba ama unaenda kufanya nini?
Umeitapika.
If you vomit something, and this is the problem I have with most of you young children. If you vomit something, vomit it. Like vomit it. Forget about it. Take sand. Pour on top of that vomit if you vomited on the road and walk away and don't look back. You're too young to have undergone abuse. Do you know maybe you might have internal injuries? As you said, he was hitting you. Mtu anachukua, someone is taking your head and using it as a racket, or is it a ball? Do you know the injuries you have? Do you think a man like that, if he takes a pillow and puts it on your face like this, do you think he wasn't serious? If he says he's going to kill you, do you know he's going to kill you?
Ilifika paka hiyo time yenye nimejifungua akakuwa akuji kwa nyumba, analala huko nje, nikimuuliza ni kunipiga.
After you have given birth?
Yeah.
She's saying that after she'd given birth, that it had gotten to a point he was not sleeping at home. And whenever she would ask him, it would get abusive. Even after how long after you have given birth did he start beating you?
Like 6 months.
At 6 months, you had started receiving serious beatings.
Yeah, akaanza hapo ndio alianza sasa kunipiga, akanipiga, nika get into depression. Sasa kichwa yangu ilikuwa inanuma na side moja.
So you had serious migraines.
Yeah.
She's saying that after 6 months, after the beating started after she gave birth, then it had got to a point she got depressed. She went into depression, and then after that, she used to have serious migraines. So you've never actually gone and gotten your head scanned. You don't know what sort of injuries you have internally. And I'm going to ask you something. Put yourself in your mother's shoes. That one day your mother is sitting in the house and she knows her daughter is somewhere. She does not know what you're going through in your relationship. Assume your mother one day gets a phone call from even the police or your friend here, and they say, Mama, something happened to Alice. Alice is dead. Is that what you want? No, you didn't listen to me. Is that what you want? Assume you are your mother right now, and somebody calls you and tells you your child was beaten to death or your child was suffocated to death. Is that what you want?
No.
Respect yourself and love yourself. Do you understand?
Okay.
Love yourself like nobody has ever loved you. And do you know, when I say love yourself, love everything about you. Nobody in this world is worth as beautiful as you are, as young as you are. You have so much potential, my darling. Respect yourself, and no man, listen, no man should ever lay his hand on you. Because of what? Love. Your Bible says this. Huh? You should love your neighbor as you love yourself. Listen to the key word. Love you as you love your who?
Neighbor.
Yourself. Listen. Love your neighbor. Your neighbor is me. If you love me, you need to love you should need to love me the way you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, if you don't value yourself as a woman, huh? One day you will let that man back into your life. And that is what I'm praying that you never do. You will if you make the mistake of letting this man back in your life, know that he is going to come with a vengeance, and his vengeance will be to finish you. Do you understand?
I understand.
To annihilate you, to cancel you from this world. Who is going to take care of your child? You who is saying that you went to get into a relationship at an early age because you knew that your parents or your mother was not financially buoyant, maybe to take you back to school or to train you in something. You decided, let me go and work. Let me meet this man. Maybe we'll build our life together. And then from there, I can be helping my parents. Sindio, you decided now to go and end up with the worst of the worst individuals. As beautiful as you are, queen. Vile wewe ni mrembo mtoto wetu. Love yourself. Your child should be the thing that you're waking up every day in the morning to fight for. Do you understand?
I understand.
Your child should be what? Your child should be what? The first thing that motivates you to get up every day. And yourself. Because if you don't have that, if you cannot motivate yourself and you cannot love yourself, you will end up in bad relationship after bad relationship after bad relationship. Men like that do not deserve you. Do you understand me? I know it hurts. I know it's so painful, but you need to get it in your head that, Alice, you are beautiful. Alice, you are worth it. Una vile unalia. Look at the way you're crying. Because of who? Because of a man. My dear. If you cry now because of a man at 24, by the time you're my age, what will you do?
I'm not crying because of that man.
Good.
I'm crying because
Of the situation.
Amenitumia kama mjinga.
He has used you.
Nimemjengea, nimemfanyia kila kitu.
Next time, don't do that for a man. Let the man do it for you. Do you understand? Or even if you're doing it for a man, you don't do it for a man, you do it with a man. Do you understand?
Okay.
You do it with, not for. Because a man like that does not respect himself. A man who has self-respect, wacha nikwambie, and it's not a lie. Any man who respects himself and values himself as a man will never allow a woman to do anything for him. Do you know that? He will never allow a woman to do anything for him. Because it is a man's duty or a man's job to protect you, to love you, to nourish you. So that when you're his best, what are they called? Cheerleader. You're the one who is pushing him forward. He has the motisha. He has the drive to work harder. You don't do it for a man. You do it with a man. You've come to this house. Have you seen any man here?
No.
I don't play those stupid games. Do you understand?
I understand.
Respect yourself. Forget about what you did for him. The next man who you meet will value you for you. If you bring 2 shillings, he should bring 7 shillings. Do you understand?
I understand.
If he brings 10 shillings, bring 1 shilling or even 2. So that you will not say you have done for him. You are doing it with him. I can beat my chest and tell you there are women who have captains of industries, bloody rich women. They earn millions and billions. But at the end of the day, if they're in a relationship, they know that this is a man's duty. A man is supposed to do A, B, C, D. You have built a house for a man. Who has built a house for you? That house now, you think if you want to go and say, I want my iron sheets, who will allow you to take your iron sheets? Will they not even gang up the whole family and beat you?
Yeah.
Don't ever make that mistake. Do you understand? You're too beautiful and too smart. Wacha ufala. Nitakwambia ukweli. Do you understand? Nakwambia ukweli kwa sababu nakupenda. And I'm your sister and I'm your mother and I know what you're going through. You do for a man. Mkikuyu mgani huyu? The way Kikuyu women are sharp. Dada,
Yes.
wipe your tears. Forget, that one is past. Hiyo fanya tu hiyo ni kama ulikuwa unafanya fungo la I'm telling her to just think about whatever she's saying. The man really used her, and I'm telling her, think about everything you've done for him as if that was tithe. Is it tithe? Tithe. Yeah? Move on with your life. Whatever they say about you, you know yourself, right?
Yeah, myself.
They lie, you know yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say the truth, you know yourself.
Yeah.
Huh? The only thing I'm begging you is that if you sense any danger, and there's just this thing that us women have, it's called intuition. There's a day you will enter your house and something in your stomach will just tell you, something is not right. If you sense anything, even if you feel like you're walking and there's somebody maybe watching you from the back, something tells you, turn. Do you understand? Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. And if worse comes to worse, if it feels like you're not safe where you are, my dear, my doors are always open. Come and rest. Come and rest. Lay your head. Rest. I don't think I don't think there's anyone who has disturbed you. Rest. Do you understand?
I understand.
You have to be very safe, not because of only yourself, but because of your child. Do you understand me?
I understand.
Don't get involved with men like that. Don't ever get yourself involved with a man who you love. I think you loved that man more than he loved you. True or false?
True, and hata ajui hata kwetu.
He doesn't even know where you're from.
Ajui, for real, ajui. Ajui hata kanyanga kwetu.
Wait. He does not, for 5 years, he never said, I want to go and meet your parents.
Hajawahi. Mimi ndo huwa
He has never called your mother.
Mamangu ndiye atapiga simu aniulize venye tunaendelea, but yeye hajawahi.
So he does not know where you're from in Ruiru.
Hajui hata sasa shida itokea ama sasa hata nikufa, hajui, maybe wataniacha hapo ama waachie serikali, hajui kitu yote kunusu, hajui kwetu ni wapi. Nashangaa jana najigamba kwa nini anasema ati bibi yake, mimi bibi yake wapi? Hajui kwetu, hajui kwetu, cha kumtolea mahari yetu tunaweza sema tunaweza ngoja, hajui kwenye natoka. So haache kuniita bibi yake, mimi si bibi yake.
It's okay. We are not here to react on him. Whatever he has coming to him will come to him. Do you understand?
I understand.
The tears of a woman will never go to waste. Do you believe that?
I believe.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So guys, this is a very complicated issue. I've just tried to encourage her. It's very sad that a young girl at 24 will be experiencing things that I thought they were kind of like pushed. Those are things that we don't practice anymore, but it is what it is. People will be people. She's in pain. She's been crying. It's very sad. Pole sana. I'm very, very sorry. Like, for you to undergo what you have undergone at that age, at 24.
Yeah.
Wow. Mothers, let us talk to our daughters, encourage them, talk to them and tell them the reality of what is going on out here. This is a girl, she's not even from my community. She's not even Korea. Are you Korea?
No, I'm not Korean.
She's not Korea in any way whatsoever. So she's saying, she's speaking her truth from her words. Those who will believe her will believe her. Those who don't, well, it's okay. Speak your truth. Do you understand?
I understand.
And once you're finished crying, wipe your tears. Hold your head up. And walk like the boss you are. Do you know the power that a woman has? You don't know. Know yourself. Know yourself very well and know the power that you possess as a woman. And don't let any man whatsoever bring you down. Do you get me?
Yes.
So guys, wow, it's been a very emotional interview. Very, very sad. The girl is in pain. The girl is crying. I will allow, just let her, not allow, that's a wrong word. I encourage her to keep crying until the day she decides, you know what, enough is enough. And you wake up and you open your eyes and know that this person did not value you like you valued them. This person did not respect you like you respected them. Do you understand? And then you get up, you dust yourself, and you move on with life. So this is Alice Njoki. Alice has a YouTube channel. Please, guys, go and subscribe to her. Watch her videos. Sometimes it's always just watch the videos. Even if you're just going to put it on, just give her watch time, right? Give her watch hours. She has a child. She's a young girl. She's been through so much, and yeah, we hope that you will heal, and I hope I will see you again. Do whatever makes you happy, girl. But if making you happy means going back to that man, don't do that.
My
Please.
son, only my son.
Hmm?
Only my son. No one can make me happy. Maybe my son.
But you need to make yourself happy first.
Okay.
Then you can make your son happy. It's not your son's duty to make you happy. It's your duty to make yourself happy. Yeah?
I understand.
So guys, from Journey of 1,000 Voices, we love you. Thank you for enjoying the video. Alice?
Thank you. Everyone who have watched this video up to the end, God bless you. See you in another video.
All right, guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.